I think everybody's familiar about what we're trying to do with the Data Innovation Challenge, creating opportunities for large organizations, research, multinationals to come together and present their data problems to a community of data specialists and also a community of technology providers and see together if we can come up with innovative data models. We really hope that with the Data Innovation Challenge, our activities here, we're really enabling people to start to see the value from data analytics, data sciences, and to really start harnessing the potential and generate what we hope completely new businesses, new applications, new services, and just improvements in their competitiveness. Now, when we talk about the data opportunity, it is clearly growing exponentially. Data analytics is of great value in an uncertain world. And for those companies that are able to capture and take advantage of this, and take advantage of this wonderful community that's now being developed in Singapore, the potential for them to improve their competitiveness over their competitors is 2+. And McKinsey, we love the numbers that they present. They declared that there's $650 billion on the table of economic opportunity for the entrepreneurs amongst us. So what we've been building with this platform called Dextra, which is enabling the Data Innovation Challenge, is a community of which have been participating in our challenges. The challenges themselves, which we're so grateful to DSM to talk through today, their success, hackathons and blogs and workshops and getting together like today. So just to give you a sense, in the first 6 months, the community now is 700 people based here, predominantly in Singapore. To give you a sense of a breakdown, 250 describe themselves as data and business analysts, and another 200 as data science academics, represented by organisations from the likes of Credential, Singtel, OCBC, A-Star, you name it. And it's growing, and our hope over the next 12 months for 2014 is that we'll be able to grow that community to over 2,000. And that community to interact both online and, as you see, online on physical occasions like this. We're also very grateful for the partners, some of the partners that have stepped forward and said, we'd like to work with you. Those partners are both in the technology space, where we're creating what I would call capacity building opportunities, as well as lead user organisations themselves and research institutes. So today we've had 2 workshops. The first theme was around urban planning. The second was around forecasting the future. We're grateful for the lead users in Redmart and DSM that participated in those. And also in our industry partners, Splunk and Lexo Technology, for providing some educational workshops. And if you need to find out any more about what we're doing, please just go to dextra.sg/workshops for more information, plus clearly we'll be emailing you. So, much like today, where I think we're grateful for about 80 to 90 people attending, our workshops have benefited from about similar numbers, and Amazon was very kind to host the first 2 for us. We've encouraged to have specialist talks from people within the community like yourselves, and we're just going to be increasing this activity over the next 12 months. Capacity building with our industry partners, this is critically important, creating greater awareness of great technologies that are being developed or available here in Singapore and how to use them, and of course our lead users who are presenting the challenges, and you'll be hearing more from her later. So, the launch of the Data Innovation Challenge, our first one was with DSM, and I'm not going to go into the details because we'll have more of that later. But I think it's fantastic to say that we've had the first phase of the challenge, and now we're moving into phase 1.5, which was something that we did not expect, and it's a really exciting development. And to give you a sense, we had over 67 participants submitting during the period of the challenge over 300 submissions. And this is great stuff. So our leading teams were Team David Lowe and Team Rubin. And here's a great photograph of all the shortlisted teams as well that came and presented during the evening. We've also been able to bring the Data Innovation Challenge to hackathons physical get-togethers over weekends, and you'll see more of this happening as well. So again, we like the mix of everybody meeting and working together. So in 2 occasions, the Energy Efficiency Hackathon, where at that weekend, the largest ever energy set ever made available worldwide was put in the hands of our data scientists. Data sets for 1.3 million homes, with 2,000 of those homes having the granularity of energy consumption every 30 minutes by appliances. This is great stuff, and we're going to work desperately hard to liberate more. And also, thank you to our partners, the National Environment Agency, for supporting us and driving forward the Clean and Green Hackathon, where we had two winners. So you're going to be hearing from Young later. He was team feedback with data visualization around the energy data. The power heroes who that are not here this evening, but a good comedy act, and this is, I think Bill is trying to blow dry his non-existent hair. And also we've got Team Cleansing, gentlemen they're just in front of me here, which was great work, and also, I can't pronounce that properly, but the dengue prevention crew who are going to be talking to us as well on that side. So this is, again, a mixture of physical and online. So, I'm almost at the end. How am I doing my 5 minutes? Okay, good, cool. So the one thing that we've been working really hard on is, for the hackathons, we've been privileged to be able to make public, private, and people data available at the weekends, right? So this data from telcos, energy companies, even individuals sharing their blood glucose readings in case of diabetes. So, but we've then had to close that data sandbox. So what we've been working very hard on is developing something called DEX, which is a data exchange and marketplace. And its first iteration should be live in about 2 to 3 to 4 weeks, where actually people will be able to have access 24/7 to some of these data sets that were only available at weekends. Now, we really hope this will be transformational and create a lot of more opportunities for innovation, exploration, and DEX, as we mentioned before, is plugged in to the whole data innovation initiative. So yes, you have Dextra, which is providing this platform for the data innovation challenges. Those are being set by lead users, enterprises, the data specialists, people like yourselves, getting involved in collaborating and competing, and having access to the great technology and tools that's there to help you do a better job. But complementing all of that is a box of data, right? Data that you'd find really tough to get your hands on. And we hope that will just help you do even more great stuff, right? And for me, if I have one of my big priorities for this year is to make this DEX thing happen, right? I don't know how it's going to pan out, but I think with everybody's support and ideas and commitments and energy, we can make this rock and make this data exchange a world leader, right? And be very proud that it was born and created here in Singapore. So, final thing, what are we really hoping to achieve basically this evening? It's just a celebration of everybody here, right? It's just a thank you, it's a celebration of everybody that's involved in this great community, really spearheading and pioneering the data initiative. We want to share this DSM success story, right? And the learnings from that. And we also want to bring forward the Silver Line Challenge and then learn a bit more, learn some new stuff. So that's me done. Okay, I'm going to hand back over to Joel. And please have a great evening. And if you do need a beer, all you have to do is put your hand up with your empty can, or any others, and myself or one of the crew will come and supply you with one. Thank you very much.